filming my second video today. This is the second video that I'm filming. Tired, but it's worth it. This is so pretty. Hello everyone, and welcome to another card video. Today, I'm playing with some Gina K. We have some new and some not so new. New, but newer kind of stuff. Today, I am using the Count It All Joy stamp set and the new Beginnings stamp set. So I like to start with my backgrounds, so that's what I'm going to do now. I have a few Distress Oxides here, and we're going to do a pretty ink blended background. I'm starting with a pre-cut piece of Avery repositionable label material. This stuff is sticky, but it comes up really easily and you can move it around. It lasts quite a few times. I have Distress Oxides in several shades of blue to make a sky. I mean, this is just yet another way to ink blend a blue background. I feel like I'm doing that a lot these days. I'm sorry if I am. This background took quite a while, so I'm going to speed it up here for you. But my circle is slightly smaller than the Luna Moth from the new Beginnings stamp set from the June release. And voila, look how fast that was. It's a blue background. Now, once you remove the circle, I have a moon, okay? But I want my moon to be not so bright white. So I'm taking old paper and antique linen to make an off-white moon. Now the whole moon won't be seen because my Luna Moth image is quite big, so I really just need to do the outside edges of the moon, and stamp my images. So I'm stamping my image of the Luna Moth with the jet black or black amalgam Gina K ink, the one that's friendly to the alcohol markers. I didn't do quite as good a job as I wanted, so I'm taking this pen. This is a Tombow drawing pen, and it has permanent ink in there that can help me fix my lines. I do have a color map over on my blog at korenwiskman.com if you're interested in the exact markers that I used, but I'm using the magenta trio in the RVs to do the magenta parts. And then I'm using a yellow-green set to do the rest of the Luna Moth. I'm not very familiar with Luna Moths. I've only learned of them since doing like design team work, but I think they are beautiful and they're so unique in color. And it's so fun to look them up because some of them are quite beautiful. They're very photogenic. So if you do end up picking up this stamp set, have a go on Pinterest and search Luna Moths. You will have a very good time. To me, their bodies are always very pale. So I picked a very pale, like yellow, I think. Again, I made the list, but I don't remember the list. But it's like the palest yellow I have for the body. So it's not colored. I promise. I did color it. It's just a very pale yellow. I've stamped this image on alcohol marker friendly paper, and it's very important for you to make sure that your ink is dry or heat set it. Otherwise, it will stay wet longer than you really expect it to. My house is always noisy. That's why I can't do more videos. It's always filled with noise and people. It's okay. We're just going to deal with it. So I'm going to take some of the greenery from the Count It All Joy stamp set that was released last month and put them as kind of like silhouettes in the background, sort of mid-ground thing. I don't know. I just like the way it looks. It doesn't matter. I'm using a black pigment ink, an ink that sits on top of everything for me in the blackest of black. and I think it does a really great job. I really love how Lisa added those little bubble details or dot details into the greenery on the Count It All Joy set. I love that. We're going to pop up the Luna Moth with some foam squares and right into the center, kind of, flying into the air, flying into the moonlight. And we're going to put that onto a A2 size gray card base, which is always my favorite card base to use. And that's it. And I don't think the fussy cutting was too bad. It's not perfect, but who cares? The recipient will love it. I love how this card turned out. I think it's fabulous. I think it's really pretty. I hope you enjoyed making a card with me today. I've left links in the description box to the products that I've used here today and a link to Gina K Designs in case you want to check out the entire new release over there. And until next time. Find Gina K on social media. I absolutely love it when you tell me hi in the comments.